Dynasty Hub screen actions. Set weekly track. Play season game is selected. Subtitle entering. Searching pop-up. Searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be sent. Selected. Entering. Yes. Entering. Set. Play season game is selected. Subtype. Entering. Searching pop-up. Searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be sent. Selected. And yes. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering, searching pop-up, searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be sent. Notification, KOFAMUSE has joined the lobby. Kofamus has ready, teams, red, edit unit, teams, entering, helmet, jersey, pants. You have 6 options, white pants is selected. Team settings, entering, ready. settings submenu. Entering. Edit you. Ready.
Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the Washington Huskies and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game.
Entering play call. College kick return.
Washington will kick off as this one gets started. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the third.
Entering play call. Play concept out. PhD off tackle.
The run to the left. He never had a chance to get it to the edge and first play of the game, and you're already behind the sticks.
There are 13 categories.
You know when you're playing against a
36
defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball off.
Finds his man. It's Hunter. Breaks into the open on the left. Touchdown, Cornhusker. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
There are 6 categories. Cover 1, first concept. There are 6 categories. First, 3 times odd. Cover 3 match.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Drops back on first down. He's going to take a shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Man, sometimes as a quarterback, man, you're sitting on that sideline and you watch the other guy go out and just deal, right? And put together a drive, score a touchdown, and you want to come out and you want to answer and you want to be aggressive. And sometimes you take shots, sometimes you force things. So I would recommend to him just...
All kinds of room to the right. Lowers those pads. You want to talk about changing field?
Play call, odd. Entering paused screen, you have 8 options. Resume is selected. Stats. Coaching. Pause, you have 5 options. Depth chart is selected. Entering depth chart screen, 1 row 59. Washington. Entering Entering
A huge play takes it down to the 37. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Moving out to the right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Washington right back to the line.
Custom adjustments. Custom adjustments.
Caught on the RPO. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Husky.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Straight ahead from inside his 25. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
Outside, wide zone. H, wide zone. HB stretch.
So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll try it over the left side. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Hauls it in. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Huskies! The defense takes matters into its own hands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
College kick return.
Oh, right through his fingers, he muffed it. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there.
Screen, Huddle Screen. There are 4 categories. AHP Duo or Huddle.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Powers through the defender. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you can tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Back's got it on the screen. Runs through the tackle. And runs through another guy. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Nebraska's had a lot of guys to feed over the years. Mike, Rozier, Roger, Craig. I am hip. But you don't know who's going to get it with this running attack.
Yeah, but I do know this, Reese. Whoever gets it is going to run the football.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy that, remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
Catch in the middle. It's Nelson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route run. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Scanning the field. It's Calandria. Fires to the tight end. Can't get him to the ground. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
The Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead, and we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. He wants to throw it. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
Rush right in his face. It's complete on the right side. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be fourth down.
And defensively on third down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down, play back. If they want to dump the ball off to the running back, so be it. But you got to tackle him, and you got to get him to the ground, and that's exactly what this defense does, and they force the fourth down.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes. This is a gamble. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
There are 6 categories. Personnel, concept, cover, hole 1. Cover 1, cover 1, cover 1 rock, cover 1 Robert, cover 1 edge pinch, man blitz, cover 2 man, cover 6, zone blitz freaky.
The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first.
Cover 2, double man.
And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Personnel, curves, 3, LB cross, cover 3, cover 4 dot, cover 3 doesn't hatch.
The run inside. It's Carr. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
Cover 2, 3, wide. Cover 1 rock, over storm brave.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Custom adjustments. Custom adjustments.
Throwing, Williams. Right side, it's Carr. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Cover 3, over storm. Cover 1 Robert, 2 to 4. Cover 3, cover 1, over storm brave.
The Huskies peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line.
Custom adjustments.
Wide receiver comes in motion.
Custom adjustments. Yes.
With the draw, it's Carr. There he goes. Got the first down. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. Once he got some room, it was over.
6 categories.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
On the move from inside his 5.
Entering play.
Nice punt return. Punt return a lot of times is about angles, and you can tell the defender takes a good angle. Do they give up a bunch of yards? Yes, but they still got an opportunity now to bring on the defense and try to get a goal line stand.
What a shot in the arm something like that can give you. You take over, 1st and goal from the 3.
Yes.
Going to the run, it's Clark. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Washington wants to go quickly.
Yes.
They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here.
Yes.
On the ground. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Washington.
6 categories.
They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. So they took over close enough to smell the end zone, and they moved it 3 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30.
Entering outside zone, wide, AHB stretch.
And the Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. He's past the sticks. Flying down the left side. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
I mean, what a huge game for this offense. You're always trying to find ways to get your playmakers in space. And when you create a hole like that, Palmer, good Lord, anybody's going to be able to run through it. Then he just keeps chewing up those yards, makes the big play.
He's a difference maker, David, and he gets better as the game goes on. So that's great news at this juncture to kind of rip off a big run like that. But this is a guy that builds momentum as he goes. I'd be force-feeding this guy more as the game goes on.
AHB stretch.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 2nd and long here. Running to the left. They knock him down right there.
Entering play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get going for it all. And it's picked off in the end zone. But no, the officials are saying he was out of bounds, and the quarterback might want to rethink taking a chance like that.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at 30.
Personnel, error 6, goal, wicket, prevent, 3 to 4, tight, Grizzly. Mike, cover 3, 1 edge pinch. Mike, look 0, odd. Cover 3 match.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the move, trying to make magic on the scramble. Quarterback gets enough. Breaks into the open. They run him out of bounds after a tremendous pickup on the play.
Man, what a run by the quarterback. I got to tell you, if I was his coach, I would tell him, hey, man, at any point in this game, if you just feel like taking off and running, go for it. Just go right ahead because he can do things like that. That's an RPO. He's supposed to throw the football, but nobody's open. He sees a lane, he sees green grass, and off he goes. And it's not just a 5-10-yard gainer. This guy's generating explosive home run plays because of his athleticism. This dude's just on another level right now.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Williams lets it go to the end zone, and it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen.
off. This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they need.
Straight ahead, it's Carr. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their second. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the give off the left side. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So,
gonna let it fly. Leaping grab for a big gain. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Fires toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, that one falls incomplete. That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This dude has been lighting this defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. He just weren't able to come down with that one.
Sets his feet. It's Calandria. Throws for the tight end. That's caught. It's Nelson. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Trying to make magic with his feet. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before that.
Close to the end zone, and the ball's out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Great job by this defense, not getting down, not quitting. They gave up some yards. The offense got in the red zone, but the most important part of the field, they came up.
Challenge play is select. Entering
force the fumble and get the
You
touchback.
have 15 options. Cover 4 quarters is selected.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone.
DB blitz free.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Carr. Doesn't.
Entering play call. Entering paused screen. You have 8 options. Resume is selected. Entering
Any room whatsoever here late in the half. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They didn't get anybody blocked, didn't fool anybody. They'll lose yardage, and it's third down here late in the half.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Handoff again. Turning it on. Smashes ahead. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. Let's start with TCU taking on the number 15 team, the Arizona Wildcats. And it's the Horned Frogs coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet. But brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Robert Chris.
Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And the Huskies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Play action with Williams. Took a shot as he threw.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Williams gets rid of it.
This pass rush, man, getting home quick. This is what you want. You want to affect the quarterback as fast as possible, and they were in there so fast, this offense had no clue what to do.
Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole.
Custom adjustments.
Williams to the air again. Fires to the big fella. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Washington right back to the line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella.
Touchdown, Washington! And the beatdown has ensued.
There are 6 categories.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished things off with a scoring toss from the 33. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down.
Entering, out, run, out, ISO. AHP ISO.
The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. They botched a scoring opportunity the last time they had it, fumbling inside the 20, and now a chance to put up something here. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line to pick up a 3.
AHP stretch.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Might as well run him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some...
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Got some room to run. He takes it in. Touchdown, Husky.
Suggestions. There are 6
The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back.
Number 93, set to kick this one away.
Good concentration to get that squibber inside the 15.
Enter. Run. AHP stretch.
The give to the left. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Back to pass, it's Calandria. He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Nebraska! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
You got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Cover 4 quarters. Personnel. Nickel. 3. Personnel. Cover 3 doesn't back. LB cross 3 show you.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Here's Williams to throw. Got the quick pass. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Custom adjustments.
Williams looking for a man. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
2 to 4 single, 2 to 4 low, cover 3 half, 3 wide jack.
This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
Custom adjustments. Custom adjustments.
Throwing, Williams. Gets rid of it. Lucky to get it off.
I'll tell you what, Jesse, one thing we know is that guy's got an arm. Because he just threw that thing probably with everything he had, and he missed. You got to do a good job as a quarterback of understanding who I'm leading, who I'm throwing the football to, how much speed they have. And right there, you could tell that was a big miss.
Wants to throw again. Out wide right, it's Clark. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll take the penalty and move them back. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Just got rid of that one.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
It's Williams again. Grabbed behind the line, it's Clark. Oh, he's got some space. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards.
Yes.
Williams. He's got an open man. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Husky.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Going with the... It's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Williams, look out. blasted as he lets it go. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And that's exactly the response you want now from your defense. Your offense just turns the football over, puts you in a really bad spot. Great job being ready on first down, playing the pass, now forcing a second down. You want to force the field goal here. Obviously the bad field position, but the defense responds on first down.
Booster!
Custom adjustments.
Williams will pass. And he avoids the sack.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Sweep!
Custom adjustments.
Ready, go!
Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Hydro! Right! Western! Go!
Williams to the air again. Keeping his eyes downfield. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Husky.
Categories. You have 17. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
They'll try to add another to their leads. And he makes the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he got into the house for the 6 to finish it. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first.
Entering play call.
And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way.
Number 93, set to kick this one away.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers.
Entering play call, concept. There are 8 categories. There are 11 subcategories. Option, PhD stretch.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They want to run it left here. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They give it to him again. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
There are 11 categories.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down. And you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense, getting a hat-on-hat to look at that first.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth.
Tackle.
They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one.
Ready. Red 54. Ready to go.
He'll try the left side. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
There are 11
Great
categories.
job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
36 options for verticals is selected.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And I'm not surprised by the decision-making of this QB. Like, I would go there, too. Like, he's been the go-to guy, man. He's already got 2 touchdown passes on the day. So I'm going to take shots because I believe in my wide receivers. Sometimes it's not going to come home, and it didn't on that play. Tip your cap to the defense, but I got...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped on 4th down. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Play fake, Williams. Firing toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now, 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
There are 8 categories. You have 11 options. Hail Mary is selected. Wishbone. Pistol. Hail Mary. Coach suggestions. There are 8. Play type. There are 8.
Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout.
Entering play call.
They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
AHD stretch.
Trying the left side. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Formation, there are close. AHD stretch.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready. Wide.
Wants to throw. It's Calandria. Swings it out to his running back. There he goes. He's at the 50. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Looking for room. It's Ives. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Only able to pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9.
And I love linebackers, man. They just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play. That is.
Entering paused screen, you have 10 options. Stats. Entering, cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game. Cancel.
But we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together. Maybe even get lucky with an outside kick.
Auto pass, intart, ball, dud, zone window aware, substitution, verticals, there are 13, concept, there are 8, run, AHP off tackle.
The Huskers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Tough run here. It's Ives. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone.
There are 11 categories. You have 32 options. HB stretch. General. There are 2 categories. Tempo adjustment. Tempo adjustment option is set to outside zone. There are 11. ISO.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Just feeds the running back. And they swarm him under.
Entering play call.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Miles is way ahead. He's not quite going to have enough. Picked up a couple on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And that takes us to the 2-minute timeout.
Which spot is selected?
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On the direct snap, it's Ives. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver.
Hey, move. Go, go.
Finds a crease at the 20. Breaks into the open. The 50. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the... And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch it, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. On the move, it's Ives. At the 35, and oh no, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Defense got it, they're on the run.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
LB, cover 4 cons.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the...
Turns on the Jets. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now.
And right there you see the key to this football team's success. Not just offensively, they rip off explosive plays. That's why they've been winning games here as of late. They can get chunks at a time. They've got playmakers all over the field.
He unloaded a little too much on that one as it goes through the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Run. Outside. ISO.
Penalties like that will just drive you nuts and ruin drives. Here comes 2nd and 14. The handoff.
Entering play call. Keep pass. Verticals. There are 13 categories. You have 36 options.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.